Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Edward Joseph. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Edward Joseph, and let's talk live. It is time to get a greater understanding. All right, let's talk. Well, today, peoples, has been such an interesting day. I'm here, I am live, and I am going to talk about some things, peoples. Peoples, it is time to get a greater understanding. You guys come on in. You guys come on in. You guys come on in, for there's so much to talk about, peoples. You guys come on in. Peoples, it is time to get a greater understanding. And I have learned something very valuable on tonight, and I am going to share it with you. It is a lot of conspiracy theories flying around. It's a lot of things happening, and it's a lot of bad press that is being spewed. And a lot of the stuff that it is being portrayed, peoples, you cannot really believe. You can't really believe, peoples, because people are making false videos and things of this nature. You know, sometimes you can't really even believe the news. So we're living in a time to when it's hard to believe anything now. You know, it's really hard. And so you just got to keep your eyes open, your ears open, your mouth closed, and continue to keep looking and watch. You know, because it's really hard, peoples. But it is a conspiracy. And the thing is that, you know, some things that is happening in LA is real. And real people are losing their lives and stuff, peoples. They're really losing their lives and things. And it's really sad to see all of this happen and stuff, peoples. But at the end of the day, you know, you have to be very, very careful about that of what you believe. Got to be very careful, people, about that of what you believe, because you know it's really sad. I'm not going to be on here too long, people. You know, I just wanted to come on and just for a moment and stuff. I just want to come on here just for a moment and things. I'm gonna share a couple of videos with you, and then I am going to go ahead and get out of here. Is that all right, peoples? But you know, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm tired tonight, really tired, and I don't really want to stay up way too late. I got home a little late because I just took my son home and stuff, and so Monday is a holiday for us, and so you know, I'm going to get in here and be able to sit back and relax. And so that's what I want to do, peoples. But I wanted to come on and I wanted to show you guys a few things real quick before I check on out of here. So let me go ahead and let me call up my disclaimer real quick, post that up real quick, and then we're going to share the video. Is that all right, people? So let me call up the video. I got to put this in a folder so I know exactly you know what I need to share. Okay, so we're going to start off with this one right here, the allegedly. All scenes in this video has allegedly occurred. We hold no responsibility to what is being spoken. People, that means whatever I say or you say has allegedly occurred. And we hold no responsibility for what anyone say on this channel. All right, peoples. Okay, let me share my Disclaimer. Disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips to balance in favor of fair use. All right, so we have already completed that, peoples. And so we have done our due diligence as far as the copyright and fair use. So we're good to go on today. And I want to share this video with you peoples because this was something that I was watching and wanted to give you a heads up as to what's really going on. And like I say, the Los Angeles fires, this was planned quite some time now, and they're already acting it out. But I want you guys to really listen to what these people are saying, because see, the thing is, they want to get the mayor of Los Angeles out and wants to blame her for everything that's going on in Los Angeles. But at the same time, many of you voted for dump Trump, felon Trump. You know, you voted him back in. The one who tried to subvert the elections, peoples. The one who is convicted of 34 felonies. The one who SA'd that young lady, and that case is still pending, and he owes millions of dollars. And it doesn't matter whether he's president or not. Civil suit is a civil suit, peoples. And every day that suit is still pending, the insurance is going to be so astronomical. And they're going to go after his businesses and everything, president or not. He may not can be criminally prosecuted, but civil suit, they can wipe his tail clean. And I can't wait. And so the other charges for the other conspirators is happening in Arizona and stuff. We're going to cover all of that good stuff too. And so I'm going to share a couple of videos and then I'm going to get out of here, peoples, because like I say, I'm tired. I've been on live the last couple of nights, you know, about to 12 o'clock. And then I have to turn around and get back up at 5 o'clock. So tonight, I'm not going to do that. Tonight, I'm going to show a couple of videos and then I'm going to check on out. But I'll see you guys tomorrow if the Lord says the same, peoples. I don't have my son tomorrow, so I just come straight on in and we're going to get right into this thing. But I got all weekend, and Monday, everybody got soft. So it's going to be a wonderful time. And so, you know, we'll be in here and we'll be doing what we do. Is that all right, peoples? Hello, Mello. How are you, my friend? It is a blessing to see you on tonight. Mello had said, "What's up, bro, Ed, and everybody?" Well, we're here. We're here tonight, and we're going to get right into this thing tonight. Because, see, the thing is, people, you can't believe everything that you see. And now I see how China and Russia and all of these other places and stuff can really put out false information. You know, now it has been stated that Diddy's house has been burnt down to the ground, but come to find out that that didn't happen. You just had some high-tech people who knew how to put a storyline together, and, you know, they were passing it around and things. And so I was questioning it. I was like, well, did Diddy's house really burn down? But then I thought about it. I said, well, it really didn't matter whether his mansion burnt down because they did the raid, right? And when they did the raid, they were supposed to got in there and got all of whatever evidence that they had. So it's crazy, people. It's crazy. So you have to keep your head on the swivel, but you have to keep your eyes open. Have to keep your eyes open, and you have to continue to keep looking at things, people, because all of this false madness is out there and stuff, and the people are very good. If you're not careful, you'll get sucked into it. All right, people. So I want to share this video, and I want you guys to see it, and let me know what you think, peoples. Let me share my screen. All right, so I'm going to rewind this. Let's take a look at this and listen to what is being said, peoples. Not so much as just looking at the video. I want you to listen to what is being said, because it is some good, juicy stuff that you need to know. And it's going to be this brother that's going to be talking, and he is just going to literally hit you hard with it. I mean, he's just going to do a boom, boom, 1-2 punch up on you. Is that all right, peoples? All right. And some people's what I didn't know, but now I found out just the other day. Now the way that you see the screen, I can personalize it. I didn't know that. So this weekend, I'm going to try some new settings, and I'm going to personalize my screen as you see it right there. And so I'm going to be adding, some backdrops and different things, and adding a little music, and going and cut down some videos and stuff so I can have that play. So I'm getting very good at it, people. I'm sitting back and I'm learning. I'm watching and I'm learning. I'm learning what others is doing and things. And I'm like, okay, well, and then StreamYard, they're doing very good too, to really change how we look at things and how we do things and stuff, which is really good. So I'm happy about that. I'm really happy about that. So yeah, you guys are going to be seeing some new stuff come. So it's going to be in the works, people. It's already in the works. I mean, when I start the video, you see how my disclaimer comes up and things. So I've learned how to loop that and let that play before I come live, which is good. So like I say, I'm in the process of developing a intro for my lives and things. And so I'm going to have that play. But for now, I'm just going to let the disclaimer play and things. So then that way I don't get in trouble, peoples. All right, peoples, let's listen in to this live. It's not that long. It's only like about 5 minutes, but it's some good, juicy information that you need to know, peoples. Let's go.
Reporting live from Hyper Clubhouse in Atlanta for Comedy Hype News, I'm Symphony Thompson. As the country continues to recover from the wildfire spread in Los Angeles, many around the world are still trying to make sense of this unexpected event. However, if you were to ask Eddie Griffin, the wildfires couldn't have been as unexpected as some may think. Eddie Griffin is back with another episode of his YouTube series, NNN, where he would talk about what's going on in LA. Now, during the video, Griffin would mention the conspiracy belief that the fires were started to hide and cover evidence from pedophile cults in Hollywood.
LA is on fire. Now, a lot of people saying it's to cover up the pedophile trail.
He would also blame Stuart and Linda Resnick, a billionaire couple that owns the Wonderful Company, which owns Fiji Water, Wonderful Pistachios, and almonds, and several other snacks, for reportedly using more water than every home in the city, as the couple allegedly owns around 60% of an important California water resource. With this information becoming quickly widespread, Yahoo News would repost an article from fortune, who would deny those claims and label them as anti-Semitic. During NNN, Griffin would also report that a large portion of the firefighter staff was let go several months before the wildfires. And he would simply suggest someone knew the fire was coming. Now, Griffin wouldn't just stop there. Additionally, the comedian would also roast State Farm Insurance Company for counseling fire protection several months in advance, suggesting that someone employed there also knew about the impending fire.
State Farm canceled fire protection on homes 3 months before the fire. Who keeps tipping off motherfuckers that a natural disaster is about to happen? Like a good neighbor, State Farm wasn't there. You ain't no good neighbors. Y'all the worst neighbors you could ever have. Just go.
Now, Griffin wasn't the only comedian to comment on the LA fires. Meanwhile, D.L. Hughley would use his platform to clear up any misinformation regarding them. On Instagram, Hughley would share a TikTok of a man airing out his frustrations on those who think the dismissal of Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass is necessary due to the fires.
This country's a goddamn joke. So Karen Bass got to go. The mayor of one city, not even of all of California, got to go because of the lies that y'all telling about how she's managed these fires. First of all, the fact that y'all are believing these lies without even taking the time to verify that they are lies tells me a lot about y'all, and it tells me a lot about why the country is exactly where it is. The fact that y'all are saying that the mayor of a city has to go at the same fucking time that y'all just gave power back to a dude who mismanaged a pandemic so badly that 1 million people ain't here no more says a lot. The dude who took the pandemic response playbook left to him by Obama and threw it out because he didn't like Obama. And him throwing out that playbook made the pandemic worse, which again cost 1 million people their lives. Y'all gave him the job back? The dude who fired the pandemic response team because he said, and I quote, "I don't like having a bunch of people around when we don't need them." Y'all gave him the fucking job back. But Karen Bass got to go. There's not enough ways for me to say, fuck y'all.
As the caption Hughley would write, "This brother is speaking from the heart, whether you agree or not." Additionally, Hughley would share a clip from CBS's 60 Minutes, where LA County Fire Chief Anthony Maroney stated they did not have enough water resources for this catastrophe. It was pointed out that one mansion could use 3 to 4 fire engines. It's estimated the city lost 8,000 structures, meaning they would need approximately 26,000 fire engines. Maroney said the city of Los Angeles does not have 26,000 fire engines that can be in the same place at the same time. Regarding the clip, Hughley's caption read, "Please stop listening to the conspiracy theories. The lies have spread faster than the fire itself. Make sure you share this as much as the BS gets shared." Several social media users would react to the 60 Minutes clip. One user would write, "On top of 100-mile-per-hour winds, stop blaming the mayor." Another user on social media would add, "I don't think there's a place in the world that could have been prepared for this." Lonnie Love would also chime in under Hughley's post. She wrote, "This needed to be explained the day it happened. The LA fire chief herself did not explain it like this. This is why folks were upset and confused. Our leaders still need to have a plan in place. And it's like no one had a plan. Not the governor, mayor, LA chief. We pay too much in state taxes. And $800 million goes to the LAFD. For our leaders to not have a plan in place and to be able to explain what happened like this LA County chief did." So, what do you guys think about Eddie Griffin's thoughts on the LA wildfires? Do you agree or disagree? What are your thoughts on D.L. Hughley's response to spreading information on the fires? Let us know in the comments below. And be sure to stay up to date with the latest news and comedy by subscribing right here to our YouTube channel. Hit the bell and select all so you can receive notifications to all of our content and not just some. Check out Hypers Club for all your cool and original merchandise and content. And for our YouTube viewers, if you like this story, send us a super thanks by hitting the button below, and you can tip us what you want to show your support. Reporting live from Hyper Clubhouse in Atlanta for Comedy Hype News, I'm Symphony Thompson.
And there you have it, peoples. The mayor, not the mayor, but the fire chief had said it plain and simple. Plain and simple, peoples. it wasn't enough fire engines to go around for catastrophes such as that. And when you got people who's running around and purposely setting fires, how in God's name are you going to sit up here? How in God's name are you going to sit up here and put out all of these fires? How? When there's not enough fire trucks to go around. You heard what he said. It takes 4 fire trucks just for one mention. 4 fire trucks just for one mention. That's amazing, people. That's truly amazing. Truly amazing, peoples. 4 fire trucks for one mention. And the city wasn't prepared. Now, there's this other video I want to play for you. And this video is just totally bogus, peoples. Because, see, I asked some people to go ahead and do a little bit of research to see if this is true or not. Come to find out this is not true. Diddy's mansion did not burn down. And then 2, you got to remember that the feds had already raided his mansion even before the fires. So even if his mansion burnt down, people's still wouldn't have made no difference because they've already raided his mansion, so they got all of the evidence that they needed. But this is why I questioned this, because I was like, did his mansion really burn down? Just like they kept saying Jay-Z's mansion burnt down, but come to find out it wasn't Jay-Z's mansion, it was his mother-in-law. It was Beyonce's mother's house. Cozy house that burnt down. So you got to be very careful, peoples. You know? Let's stay woke. Let's look at this bullshit.
Officials say that thousands of homes and other structures have been damaged or destroyed. AccuWeather estimates the damage is expected to be worth at least $135 billion. It could go as high as $150 billion. And the National Guard has been deployed amid reports of loot.
It sounded crazy, like I said before. They said that 2,300 people reached out to the law firm. And out of the 2,300 people, I guess they decided to go with just a little over 100, which seems like it's they just put out the number and everybody's calling to see if they can get a check.
It's insane.
Mhm.
It's insane. Now, again, he did say that nothing has been filed yet because he says he wants to make sure that they do their due diligence and get this right.
In a shocking turn of events, one of Sean Diddy Combs' luxurious mansions in Los Angeles has been engulfed in flames amid ongoing FBI and court investigations. The incident has raised eyebrows as it coincides with mounting legal battles and allegations against the music mogul. Speculation is rife that the fire may have destroyed crucial evidence tied to the numerous accusations Diddy is currently facing. As questions swirl around the mysterious blaze, the implications could be monumental for both his accusers and the authorities pursuing justice. Diddy's LA estate, known for its sprawling layout and state-of-the-art amenities, was more than just a symbol of his immense wealth. Over the years, this property allegedly served as the epicenter of many of his private dealings. Reports suggest the mansion was under close scrutiny by federal authorities investigating Diddy's alleged involvement in a string of criminal activities. From financial fraud to abuse allegations, the mogul's legal troubles have been piling up, and investigators were said to be closing in on key evidence stored within the property. The fire, which broke out unexpectedly, has now thrown a wrench into these investigations. For months, Diddy has been embroiled in lawsuits and scandals that have tarnished his once glowing reputation. Here's a brief look at the controversies. Several women have stepped forward accusing Diddy of physical, emotional, and sexual abuse.
Okay, people. So I wanted to play this because I wanted you to look and listen to something and listen to what this person has been saying. The rage on Diddy's house has already happened. And the feds already have the evidence that they need. Not once did these people ever show Diddy's mansion. But yet they keep regurgitating all of these pictures and videos. And then they want to put together this narrative and put it out there for the people to see. Now, I have to call these people out. That's why you can't sit here and believe everything and all of these YouTube videos that these people will be putting out. You got to listen to what they're saying. You know, this is false propaganda. And this is how the lies spread. So basically what I'm saying, people, is don't sit here and believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Is that all right, people? Educate yourself and don't believe the hype. Don't believe all of this madness that these people be putting out. And they're very good at putting together a narrative and putting together a collage of pictures and things and stuff. So they want you to believe certain things. So don't believe the hype, people. So let's listen in.
These allegations span decades, and many of the accusers claim that his power and influence allowed him to suppress the truth for years. Reports have surfaced alleging that Diddy engaged in fraudulent financial practices, including money laundering and embezzlement. Investigators were reportedly combing through financial documents stored at the mansion. Diddy has long been linked to unsolved cases involving violence within the entertainment industry. While no charges have been filed, authorities have been working to gather evidence to substantiate claims made by witnesses. The mansion was believed to house documents, video footage, and other materials critical to these investigations, which makes its destruction particularly suspicious. While wildfires are a common occurrence in California, the circumstances surrounding this particular blaze are raising serious questions. The fire erupted just as investigators were reportedly preparing to execute a search warrant on the property. Early reports indicate that security systems in the mansion were either disabled or malfunctioning during the fire, leaving no clear record of how the blaze began. Firefighters have noted that the fire seemed to spread rapidly and in a pattern inconsistent with typical wildfires, leading to speculation of arson. Could this fire have been deliberately set to destroy evidence? And if so, who is responsible? Diddy's representatives were quick to issue a statement following the incident, dismissing any notion of foul play. The fire at Mr. Combs' property is a tragic accident caused by unforeseen circumstances, the statement read. We remain committed to cooperating fully with all investigations. However, skeptics are not convinced. Given Diddy's history of legal battles and allegations of suppressing evidence, many believe the fire may have been orchestrated to protect him from impending charges. The biggest question now is what, if anything, was destroyed in the fire. Sources close to the investigation claim the mansion housed files detailing financial transactions, contracts, and business dealings. Hard drives and servers containing emails, text messages, and video footage potentially incriminating Diddy. Allegedly, the mansion also served as a meeting place for individuals willing to testify against the music mogul. The loss of this evidence could significantly hinder ongoing investigations and weaken the cases brought against Diddy. The implications of this incident are enormous. Here's what could happen next. Without the evidence that was believed to be stored in the mansion, investigators may have to rely on secondary sources, which could delay court cases. This fire has already attracted widespread media attention, and public opinion is turning against Diddy. Many believe the fire was no coincidence, further damaging his reputation. If arson is suspected, authorities may launch a separate investigation into whether the fire was deliberately set to obstruct justice. Diddy's case has already sent shockwaves through the entertainment world, exposing the darker side of fame and power. The fire adds another layer of intrigue, highlighting the lengths to which some may go to protect their empire. As more details emerge, this incident could serve as a turning point in how the industry handles allegations of abuse and corruption. It's a reminder that no amount of wealth or influence should place someone above the law. At this stage, investigators are working to determine the cause of the fire while continuing to build their case against Diddy. Despite the setback, sources say they remain confident in their ability to bring the truth to light. As for Diddy, his legal troubles show no signs of abating. The destruction of his mansion may have temporarily shifted the narrative, but it is unlikely to shield him from accountability in the long run. The burning of Diddy's mansion is more than just a tragic accident. It's a pivotal moment in an already high-stakes saga. Whether the fire was a natural disaster or an act of foul play, its impact on ongoing investigations cannot be overstated. The destruction of Diddy's Los Angeles mansion has created a massive roadblock for ongoing investigations. With crucial evidence potentially lost in the blaze, legal experts are speculating that Diddy might avoid the most serious charges leveled against him. This development could mark a dramatic turn in the case, leaving many to wonder whether justice will ever be served. Reports suggest that Diddy's mansion wasn't just a luxurious estate, it was a fortress designed to keep secrets. FBI insiders had long suspected the property featured these hidden passageways allegedly connected to neighboring properties and served as escape routes or secure storage areas. The mansion reportedly contained concealed chambers where sensitive materials were stored, including documents, video recordings, and financial records. Despite being state-of-the-art, these systems mysteriously failed during the fire, fueling suspicions of sabotage. Investigators believed these secretive spaces housed the key to unraveling Diddy's alleged criminal empire. However, with the fire reducing the mansion to ashes, this treasure trove of evidence has likely been wiped out. The loss of physical and digital records from the mansion is a significant setback for prosecutors. Here's how it could affect Diddy's legal battles. Without direct evidence, many of the allegations against Diddy may lack the solid foundation required for conviction. Defense attorneys could exploit the lack of evidence to question the validity of witness testimonies and other secondary sources. In extreme cases, charges could be dropped altogether if prosecutors cannot present compelling evidence. Legal analysts warn that the absence of this evidence could tip the scales in Diddy's favor, potentially allowing him to evade accountability for some of the most serious accusations. As rumors spread that Diddy might walk free, public outrage is growing. Social media platforms are flooded with posts condemning the fire as a convenient accident that benefits the embattled mogul. Activists and advocates for abuse survivors are demanding a thorough investigation into the fire, calling for transparency and accountability. One Twitter user wrote, "If Diddy walks free because of this fire, it will be a slap in the face to every victim who has come forward. We need answers." Despite the setback, federal authorities are not giving up. Sources close to the investigation suggest the FBI is now. Investigators are reportedly searching for cloud-stored data or duplicates of the lost records. Staff who worked at the mansion may hold critical information about what was stored there. If the fire is proven to be intentional, those responsible could face obstruction of justice charges, adding a new layer to the case. While the loss of the mansion is a blow, law enforcement remains determined to pursue every lead. The timing of the fire has fueled conspiracy theories about a potential cover-up. Critics are questioning whether powerful individuals in
And see, peoples, you know how this is fake when they go and blurt out information. Says Los Angeles wildfires blank blank toll rises to 10. So why are they blanking that out? So I'm showing this, people, to show you got to be very careful about the various things that you listen to and the various things that you watch and stuff. You know, you got to be very careful, because if not, then you'll fall for the okie doke. And so this is what they do, people. This, you know, this person is a good narrator, and you know, she had made a lot of videos and stuff, but she's getting paid to put out salacious information. So you can't believe the hype. I'm here. This is why I've always say, peoples, whenever I do my lives, this is what they say. It ain't what I'm saying, it's what they say. So I'm just trying to bring awareness so you guys can stay hipped upon a lot of things that's going on. It's a lot of bad information being put out there. And I don't want you to fall prey to this madness. Is that all right, people? So hopefully this is an education for you to stay on point. Stay vigilant and stay on point. You know, I'm not saying stop watching all of these YouTubers, because some YouTubers, you know, really do got some good information. But you got to learn how to discern and decipher what's real and what's fake. And things like this will clearly show you this madness is fake. So this is just a little educational video, peoples, that I wanted to bring awareness to you on tonight. So then you'll have a greater understanding for yourself. Is that all right, peoples? So I don't think I need to finish this video, because, you know, again, this video, it ain't nothing but just salaciousness up against P. Diddy. You know, that's all they wanted to do, is just spread this false mantra up against this man and things. And there's no need to further play the video when it doesn't serve no purpose, because it's all fake and phony and fictitious, hilarious, and nefarious. And so it's no reason to get on here and listen to this madness. All right, peoples. I'm just going to play this last video, then we getting out of here. It's 10 o'clock and I'm going to sleep. So let me go ahead and play Jaguar Wright. You know, she had some things to say and things. And you know, that girl is on point. I know a lot of people don't like her and things, but she's on point. And see, my thing is simply this, peoples. If you personally wasn't there, well, then you cannot attest to anything, because you don't know. She was there. She was a part of the crowd. So, you know, she understood, and she's been speaking out forever and a day about this boy and what he's been doing. So shout out to you, Jag. Shout out to you, Jag. You know, continue to keep saying what you say and do what you do, man. All right, people, so let's listen in. Let's go.
Like I said, it's another tape of me out there. I just don't know where it's going to pop up.
So there's a video circulating out there. I seen it today, actually. What you speaking?
I'm on a Diddy tape.
Say it again.
I'm on a Diddy tape.
Hold up, y'all know. Hold up. This one is a banger, because I promise you, this is going to be the first time you guys are going to hear Jaguar Wright says something so shocking. And Jaguar Wright says a lot of shocking things, but this one is a shocker. This one is a shocker. Now, I'm going to play the full clip, but before I do, I want you guys to listen fully and thoroughly to what Jaguar Wright has to say. Also, remember to drop a like and subscribe. Show some love, but enough of me talking, y'all. Check out the rest of the clip.
Video dropping him, Cassie. What was your first thought? Like, what'd you think? Like,
I was
damn, there
triggered.
you go.
I was triggered instantly
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
because I remember when that happened to me, running out of that hotel room with a sheet, and he came out and he grabbed me by my hair and he dragged me back, and
Wow.
he just hit the shit out of me until I stopped fighting, and then he had his way. My debt, and I'm gonna collect what's owed to me in my own way. Yeah, trust me. You don't want me to say that.
Ooh, yeah.
Not today.
Respect.
Yeah.
So let's talk. I seen a video.
What I will say is that Sean Carter is vicious and violent, and what he don't do with his own hands, he will pay others to do. And he films it all and he watches it. Like I said, there's another tape of me out there. I just don't know where it's going to pop up.
So there's a video circulating out there. I seen it today, actually. Which you speaking
I'm on a Diddy tape.
Say it again.
I'm on a Diddy tape.
Which one?
That person I was just speaking of. I was there with him.
No, this one definitely caught me by surprise. Definitely caught me by surprise. And I really hope you guys listen to that whole clip because that was very, very, very interesting. No, we guys heard Jaguar Wright said some very shocking things. Like very, very shocking things. No, I've seen a lot of people cloning Jaguar Wright, saying that she is a very big liar. And she's making all of these things up as she goes along. And all of this is just a scheme for money and attention. No, I'm not going to lie. I've been following Jaguar Wright for a while, and I'm not going to sit here and say that a lot of things that Jaguar Wright have said is false, because truthfully, a lot of things that she said, we have seen that come to pass. And that is what I don't understand with a lot of people. They're acting as if like all of Jaguar Wright, what she said is a lie, because we've seen she spoke about things like Diddy and Jay-Z come to pass. So I can't deny that. But at the same time, I understand that some things that Jaguar Wright say, it's really interesting and very concerning. But this one for me was very, very shocking. I did not expect this. Like really and truly, I did not expect this. Like, even recording this video right now, my mind is still blown away. I cannot fathom, I cannot understand what I really just heard Jaguar Wright said. Like, it is truly, truly, truly very, man, I can't even talk. I'm very surprised. I'm just really, really surprised, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I did not expect this. Now, this clip was actually, I believe, around 4 to 5 to 6 months ago, but it actually did not get as much highlight as I believe it should have, because come on, this needs some highlights. So hopefully this vid blows up so a lot of people can gain attention to this, because this is not someone saying that Jaguar Wright was, touched by Diddy. This is Jaguar Wright saying it herself. So you guys are hearing it coming from Jaguar Wright herself. But I want you guys to let me know your thoughts. I want you guys to let me know what you think. I want you guys to let me know what you feel about this one. Please jump in the comment section and let me know your thoughts. But thank you for your time and thank you for watching. It is your boy Premium Celeb, and as usual, I'm out.
All right, peoples. That's all that I have right now. I'll be back tomorrow if the Lord says the same. Jaguar Wright said that she is on a Diddy's tape. You should know. People, I've seen the video of that little young lady on the table, and the people was eating off of her. I got to go back in my history because I was just looking at that today. That's where they're going to get him. So It is a minor that is in a video. The one who that lady was telling you that the young girl was laying on the table naked and everybody was eating up for her. I saw that video. I mean, you can clearly see her. You know, they exit out, you know, all of the points and stuff, but you can clearly see her on the table. Clear as daylight. Superseding indictment is coming. Diddy is done just for that particular theme. He's done. Oh, okay. I know where I've seen it now. The Diddy documentary. You guys go over to Peacock and look at the Diddy documentary. Because they had the girl's picture on there. It's a nice documentary. It's really nice. I mean, you know, the thing is, people says it ain't nothing that we don't know or haven't really heard. It ain't nothing that we don't know or haven't even heard, but it's good to see the documentary. It's very interesting as to what was shown in that documentary. Yeah. Just to have a little bit more in depth, you know, I would suggest all of you to go watch that documentary so you can see for yourself and not listen to others. And I can't even explain it the way that they're showing it. So it's you know, it's nothing fanfare. It's nothing, you know, dramatic or anything like that. It's a low budget. It wasn't like, you know, with all of the dramatized music and things are nothing like what they did with Surviving R. Kelly. But it is something that I would recommend everybody go and see. It's on Peacock, and it came out today. The Diddy documentary, and it's very interesting. And they do have some photos that, well, you know, you guys may have seen it, but I've never seen it. Some photos of you know, when Diddy was hosting his little parties and things like that. And then you've seen some people at his party. Seen some people that I'm sure that is going to be in a superseding indictment. It's going down, people. So that man it's over with for him. Just for that one picture alone with that girl on that table, it's over with for him. It's over with. And for all of the other people and things that had helped him, it's over with. I am convinced that Diddy ain't getting out of this. It's a done deal for him. You know, it's over with. Based upon that one picture. Now, it's been stated that, you know, they're going to try to get him for Kim Porter's death and Biggie's death and Tupac's death. Well, that remains to be seen if they can pull that off or not. You know, I'm not going to hold my breath on that one. But what I am going to say is that that of that young little girl naked on the table, Yeah, it's over with. All right, peoples. It's 10 o'clock. I'm out of here. The Lord says the same. I'll be back tomorrow. I got all weekend, and Monday, it's a holiday, so we'll be here and we'll be covering this extensively. We'll be covering this extensively, and we'll be looking at some things, people. But we're going to do a nice little deep dive, and we're going to see if we can pull out the actual documentation from the government, and let's read the indictment to see exactly what it says and what this boy is being accused of, more so than just listening to the hype of all of these YouTubers and Facebookers who continue to keep putting out this salacious video madness. So, but I can truly say, peoples, just for that one picture that I saw of that young girl naked on that table and they're eating off of her, Diddy's done. That one picture alone, that one video alone is going to put him and all of these other people who have partaken in that particular, I don't know if it was a freak off, it was a party or something, but these people should have said something, and nobody said nothing. And that's where they're going to get them all, every last one of them. So that is unequivocal proof. And I've seen it myself on that documentary. That documentary. Now, I can't substantiate whether he had a hand in Kim Porter's death or Tupac's death or Biggie's death or whatever and things, and it was a good documentary. I suggest everybody go watch it, because it may give you some answers to a few questions that you may have. But there is videos and pictures I've never even seen, which was really good. And it was simple, but it was straight to the point. They didn't sugarcoat it. They kept it straight from what they said and for what they experienced. And I can't say that these people are lying, You had the people in making of the band and all like this and stuff. And you had a chance to see somewhat of how Diddy grew up and what he was facing and things and how he became, Diddy, Mr. Love, or however you want to call him. But it's really sad. All of that great talent going down the waste, peoples. All because he couldn't contain himself. But that's how he grew up. He grew up in a household where, his mama had all of these parties, and he was exposed to some things at an early age. Very talented at a very early age, very talented, but he became a demon. But his friends, the people who grew up with him, literally expressed, they expressed their concerns. Go watch the documentary, peoples. It's on Peacock. Go watch the documentary. I'm gonna go lay down and I'm gonna watch it again before I go to bed. It's a good documentary, and I suggest everybody go watch it. And come back and let's have a conversation about it, peoples. Is that all right, peoples? All right, peoples. That's it. That's all that I have. It is 10 o'clock hour. Yeah. I just wanted to come on to show you this one particular video that is just full of salaciousness and lies on this P. Diddy's case. Because if you ever really listen to it in depth, you've come to understand that they've already raided his house before these fires already came. So the government have the evidence that they have from the house. So whether his house caught on fire or whatever, it really doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, the feds had already raided the house before all of this stuff has ever came about. All right, people, that's it. That's all. You guys be blessed. Get your rest. And if the Lord says the same, I'll see you one tomorrow. So, peoples, I hope I had said something to encourage your hearts upon tonight. Tune in again next time to when Edward Joseph Let's Talk Live. Edward Joseph Kitchen. Edward Joseph Gospel Hour. Edward Joseph's Blessings Giveaway 2025 will come to you with something wonderful. I love you with the love of Christ, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Peoples, mask up and be safe. And again, peoples, I'll be back tomorrow if the Lord says the same. And we're going to take a deep dive in this. I'm going to see if I can obtain the actual indictment papers so we can go over it, so we can see for ourselves exactly what the feds is charging P. Diddy with. So there won't be no conjecture, no speculations, no nothing. Reading the case file exactly as it is written. Because I've always told you, peoples, I'm only going to go by what they say. And the people who was given the testimony is what they say. His friends, the people who was used and abused and things. And, you know, like I said, peoples, you be the judge as to what you believe. You ain't got to believe me. You know, my opinion really doesn't matter. And it has no standings to what you believe. But I'm only going to go by what they say. And you be the judge whether or not you believe what they say. But at the end of the day, peoples, it's my feelings that P. Diddy is the rap for him. It's a rap based upon that one picture. It is a rap. Now, I can't say whether or not that he essayed all of these people and things like that. I'm not saying that and things. What I am saying is that one picture of that young one on that table in the manner to which they have her and eaten off her. All of those people who have been around her and have been feasting off of her and stuff in a manner to which she was laying down on that table. Oh, they're going down. Mark my words, they're going down. I guarantee you that they will be in the superseding indictment. And it's going to be a sweeping sweep. It is going to be a lot of Hollywood stars that is going to be arrested, along with Diddy's entourage, coming within the coming weeks. And that is going to be a wrap for Mr. Sean Puffy Diddy Combs. And all I can say is it serves him right for the nefarious madness that he has done. Be blessed, get your rest, and I'll see you guys soon. God bless you all. Thank you for watching.